Alright, I told you guys I was going to do the video on Zach Zenner. Why the Detroit Lions don't trust Zach Zenner, at least with a backup role behind Kerryon Johnson. Motor City Sports Talk, it's your boy CJ Goodfellow chiming in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. I definitely appreciate everybody showing love and support. Continue to share the videos. Continue to keep my name in rotation. See, a lot of people care about my opinion. I don't understand why somebody's opinion bother another man. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. You know, nobody's opinion is factual until it comes full circle. But it's crazy, though, how many people really value my opinion when I obviously don't never pay attention. But, hey, it is what it is. But let's talk about Zach Zenner, man. The reason why the Lions don't trust Zach Zenner with the number 2 running back job, and not only could poke and hope, maybe because of his durability. I think one of the things when he came to the league, it was an amazing runner, in my opinion. Ran tough, ran strong, and he had the rib issue, I think it was. And then he just started getting broken up, and then he just didn't have the durability to hold up. And coming from what, Division II school, wherever he came from, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Very, very understandable. He had to work on his body. He worked on his body, and you can see in the last season when he got some run with Kerryon and the rest of the guys was out. He was a more effective runner than LeGarrette Blount. He was a, more effective runner than Theo Riddick. And at times, he seemed more effective runner than Amir Abdullah ever was. He did have the blooper a couple years ago where he fumbled on like the goal line in New York, but Amir Abdullah fumbled 1,000 times. And he got more opportunities, and a lot of times it boiled down to pay. It boiled down to how much money this guy getting. Well, Abdullah was a second-round draft pick. I think Zenner was undrafted. We know Abdullah got talent, so we don't give him shot after shot after shot after shot, because before we let him go, we don't want him to go somewhere else and blow up and do good. Let's get a lot out of him, give him every opportunity. But Zach Zenner has shown to be a more effective running back as far as running the ball than Riddick and Amir Abdullah had, just with the small stints he got. But durability always hurted him. And then the NFL in general, nobody, for whatever reason, nobody holds him with any type of regard, not high, not low. They just don't pick him up. So when the Lions cut him or release him, it's like, oh, we always can bring back Zach Zenner. We know he's going to be in shape. He's going to be ready. The Cowboys, they're going to pick him up. The Vikings and Colts, they're not going to pick him up. He's going to be there. It's kind of like the equivalent of your rider, your little thigh chick, the chick that you got on the string. You got 3 other baby mamas, or you got 3 other chicks you messing with, but when they all fail, she always gonna be there. You always stringing her along, and that's how they treat Zach Zenner. But I think Zach Zenner, he deserves a prominent role, but his durability, him being cheap as well, him being not valued by the NFL outside the Lions, nobody values Zach Zenner. Nobody picking up Zach Zenner and adding him to their practice squad or trying to sign Zach Zenner. And he got talent. I think he's one of the best kept secrets in the league, low key. If he stay healthy, the way he run with enough explosiveness. He got enough quickness, and he got good vision. Would it be the worst thing to come in with Zach Zenner as Kerryon Johnson backup? No, I think at this point he earned the opportunity to actually legitimately battle for the job, because it's times when I see Amir Abdullah go out there, or I see Theo Riddick go out there and run the ball, it's times that I think like Zach Zenner way better. But it got to be Abdullah get injured or Theo Riddick inactive get injured, and then we want to give Zach Zenner a chance. I think Zach Zenner has deserved his shot at being 1-2 punch with Kerryon Johnson. I still believe they should bring in a rookie. Once again, I'm gonna always push my guy, Darrell Henderson. Last year, my guy was Naheem Hines from Indianapolis. That went to the Indianapolis Colts out of NC State. He did well last year with Indianapolis. This year, my guy, my starter, my firecracker running back is Darrell Henderson. Henderson can catch it and all this stuff out the backfield, and Kerryon is a good balance back, and Zach Zenner I think Zach Zenner is more of a balance back than people get credit for. He got he got some good straight line speed, he got enough quickness, got good vision, and he run with enough power, and then he added some girth from last offseason to this offseason. But he definitely deserved his shot to get in there. That's why I'd rather them get a rookie now that they signed a offer that the Rams matched the offer sheet from the Lions for Malcolm Brown. I think Zach Zenner, you get a rookie, undrafted rookie. I think Zach Zenner and Kerryon Johnson can carry today. His feet quick enough to make people miss. LeGarrette Blount was just like a big boulder back. He had no lateral movement. Feet wasn't quick as they used to be. And he just couldn't make a lot of people miss in the backfield with his lateral movement or just with his feet in general. Zach Zenner can make you miss. He run with enough power. And I think the Christian McCaffrey is breaking the mold for white running backs. People swerving down will argue me that Christian McCaffrey wasn't going to be good in the league and whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop. And I said, man, I watched a ton of that kid at Stanford. And I said, man, I was impressed. He wasn't your typical, white running back. You know what I'm saying? A guy that was, just strong like Peyton Hillis, or he just banged it up on the inside. Man, this dude was laterally great with his agility, able to hit the hole, strong, durable. His dad, Ed McCaffrey, was a receiver for the Broncos, so he knew how to keep his body up. He had great mentorship from his father. And he was just an all-around good running back. And I think a lot of people are surprised about how durable and how effective he's been in the NFL. And he's been amazing. He's been simply amazing. And he's been carrying the load in the running game with Carolina with Cam Newton. And what's so funny about it is Zach Zenner is a good athlete. I'm not saying he's Christian McCaffrey, but Zach Zenner is a hell of an athlete. You know what I'm saying? This dude really run with some power. He run behind his pads. He don't run too high all the time. And he breaks tackle and he got a burst. I think Zach Zenner is one of the most underrated athletes on the Detroit Lions team. People just, he just make you miss. He's strong. He run hard. And I think the Lions just can't get past the durability issues with him. But it seems like he solved them a little bit. It seemed like he put weight on. Look at him. He looked bigger than when he first got here. Strong, durable. And I think it's his turn to get his shot and put his kid in ignition and trying to turn it over. I think it's his time. That's why I say bring a rookie in and you just let him battle it out. I rate him above Theoretic as a running back right now for the Lions. Him and Kerryon ain't a bad 1-2 punch, and then you throw in a Henderson, or you throw in an explosive running back that can catch it, play receiver, and do some things. I like it. You see what New England done with Bud Burkhead. I think, in my opinion, even though he ain't the receiver that Burkhead is, I look like Zach Zenner might be a little bit more, a power, faster power runner than Burkhead is at this point. I've always believed in Zach Zenner. It's just that one carry changed his life. It was in New York a couple years ago, not the one when Agnew ran the punt return back. The year before that, a couple years before that, Zach Zenner fumbled on the goal line. And it seemed like after that, the Lions kind of, detached themselves or distanced themselves a little bit from Zenner, and with the durability issues. But I think, I really think I think he deserved to be the backup running back spot. But you still want that security blanket. And to be honest, Theoretic ain't a running back. He more receiver than running back. When he in the backfield, it's going to be that option or that Texas route. You know it. So they just want to bring in one more running back to kind of, they worried about Kerryon durability. He had a ton of touches over there in Auburn his rookie year. His last year in Auburn, excuse me. And going to his rookie year, they wanted to really balance his touches. It wasn't that he wasn't a phenomenal athlete. He was tearing it up in camp. And he showed more in the receiving game in camp than they let him show in a season. Kerryon go out there and be a 3-down back, but they scared about his durability. He took so many touches in Auburn. I would watch him be on the sideline, just huffing and puffing, and he was touching the ball 30, 35 times, from the wildcat, from the running back position. So I think they wanted to give him physically a break this year. He get more touches, and I think they really had him on a pitch count. But like I said, I believe Zach Zenner should be the number 2 running back this year. But I think they should get a security blanket behind him. Just my personal opinion. Once again, it's Marcy Sports Talk. Let me know how y'all feel about this. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email as well if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or a video request. In addition to that, don't forget to check out my other channel, Goodfellow Sports TV. We're working over there. Continue to share the videos. Share the videos. Best way to help your boy out. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Let me know what y'all think about Zach Zenner. Should he go in camp or into the offseason as the number 2 running back?